Hi, this is Mike from Equinox Coronado. Today we're going to talk about different concepts in wrapping for the Rabbitstick Sheaths, which are made specifically for the Tramontina 14-inch machete, and the 3mm and 5mm Pack Frame Sheaths, made here at Equinox Coronado. I'd also like to bring your attention that I think we're going to have to do some March Madness, so these prototype sheaths, as well as some others that you'll see in the video, are going to be on sale. And while supplies last, we're going to include this nice little saw, which you'll see a close-up of later. Thanks a lot for watching, and we hope to hear from you. You can get more information at our humble website, equinoxcoronado.com. Thanks a bunch.
Alright, this is a Rabbitstick Sheath designed with our second annual Abalone Hunt logo. And these are 3mm and 5mm Pack Frame Sheaths. Desert Marpat Cordura, Tiger Stripe Vietnam Nico, Real 1000 denier Cordura Multicam, and polycotton ASAT. As you can see, is very soft, as you can possibly see anyway. The Horizon version of our Rabbitstick Sheaths: Sun, Sacred Rain, Comanche Sun, Campfire. These are all originals in limited supply. They are painted on one side with enamel paint. You can paint the other side if you like. They should be covered with a blanket and tarp if you know what's good for you in your pack frame fashion. So mostly just painted for a little individuality. All designed for the 14-inch Tramontina Machetes. This is the Apogee sheaths. They're different from the others in that they're painted on both sides. As you can see, all edges are radiused for strength. As you can see here, the radius. They are friction fit. I don't really care for hardware when it's not necessary. So they hold your machete with friction. I recommend that you wrap the ends, which you'll see later, but the wraps can also act as lanyards to hold on to your sheaths if you're jumping out of an airplane or something. This is the saw that is coming for a short time with initial purchases this month during March Madness. Sort of a thin curved drywall saw that I find useful in bushcraft. Very much like the Moras, you can sharpen the back and use it as a knife. Good old jute line is something that you can get just about anywhere for about $1 for 400 feet. It's a fantastic fire starter, and we'll show that here. This is without accelerant like hand sanitizer or Vaseline. I prefer the jute line over something like Vaseline and cotton balls because the line serves to make camp furniture, traps, all sorts of things, and if you forget any of it in the woods, it deteriorates fairly quickly, so you don't really have to worry about it, junking up the wilderness so someone else can come and enjoy. With a little good notch work, a little bit of jute line goes a long way, but as you can see when you fluff it up, remember this is without an accelerant on it, it really goes. You add wax or petroleum jelly or fire starting jelly to these, and they will be plenty to light a fire. Really easy to get wet tinder going too when you spread it out. And there's the saw with the Rabbitstick Sheath, and you notice there's jute line, probably worth about 4 or 5 fires wrapped around the edges, so if you ever get caught in the rain and you're got your machete pack frame with your blanket and tarp wrapped around it, maybe a hammock and a little laundry net bag, which I also carry, you're in the chips. No big deal. This is a 3mm sheath. I'm switching out to 5mm sheaths just to make them a little firmer. I personally like the lightweight of the 3mm, but the 5mm is probably what more common man will want. It's a steel reinforced epoxy base on the ends that keep the cordura, here it is a multicam, keep the cordura in like a tube. So besides the strength of the lightweight Luan plywood that is used for these sheaths, the tube increases strength a lot without a great increase in weight. I sit on mine in place of a foam pad or something like that when the ground's wet. The difference between this ASAT and the multicam is I put a little bit of that jute line in the seam crack. There you see it's real ASAT camo brand poly cotton. And the tiger stripe. The jute line in the seam crack I filled with just a little bit of epoxy. So it's kind of overkill on the multicams. I figure if you're going to use the best cordura available, you might as well go balls out. Thanks for watching. We're EquinoxCoronado.com.